Day 7. Day 7 of the Hardthings project. Woo! It's been a week. I hope one day I'm gonna be able to say it's been a year. Or it's been 5 years. How about that? Oh God. Oh God. Guys, I pray for real, that this channel acquires enough traction so I can be doing it 5 years from now and I can still give you, very interesting stuff to talk about. But anyway, it's just day 7, so let's just not get ahead of ourselves. On day 7, woke up a little bit later. As I was telling you in the previous video, I don't enjoy sleeping, but I feel like I need to sleep at least 7-8 hours. So woke up at 4 and I was like, went to sleep at 10:30. Go back to sleep, bro. I didn't overthink, just went to sleep. And I woke up at 6:30. So that didn't really give me a lot of time at the gym, but today was straightforward day. It's not too complicated. There was no lifting to do today, just cycling. But today I've cycled for 40 minutes at 140 to 150 watts, and it felt good. One thing that I have to say is that I'm actually enjoying all the disciplines a lot. I love to run. It's hard. Don't get me wrong. It is hard. I'm not trying to make it seem like it is here, but it's very enjoyable. I started enjoying it. Cycling, absolutely love it, and I'm getting in love with swimming. Huh, who would have thought? I used to hate it, guys. I used to hate it when I was a kid. My parents, you're watching this, mom and dad, hello. My parents used to absolutely love when I used to go to swim, and me always wanted to do what my parents wanted. I always wanted to make them proud. So I was going to my swimming classes, but every single day was a dread. I cannot even explain. But for some reason now I'm enjoying it. I'm not gonna say that I'm loving it, but I'm falling in love with it, which is great because I'm gonna be competing in triathlons very soon. So might as well, right? Or am I tricking my mind to thinking that I love it? I don't know. Maybe, right? But anyway, it was a very tough morning. It's been a few tough mornings, a lot of them in a row, and this morning particularly, it was kind of dark. It was kind of dark. It's been challenging. And look, guys, one of the reasons that I've learned when I became a Christian, when I converted, and when I started reading the Bible intentionally, is that as I was telling you the other day, the hardest it's gonna get, it's at the beginning, right? Meaning that if the enemy can attack you at a certain point, it's definitely gonna be at the beginning because you have no traction. Doing these videos, there is no views. Go to the gym, I'm struggling with all the exercises. I've injured my tendons. Okay, that's another story, but yeah, pretty sad about it. Pretty sad about it because I've injured it before, so I know how it feels. Injured my biceps and my triceps and a little bit of my shoulder while lifting. So it is what it is. Gonna get some treatment along the way. Just been doing some ice and stuff, but so that's something different. We're not talking about lifting yet, but in this channel you're gonna see a lot of lifting as well because what a lifesaver it's been, really. If there's one thing that I love with passion, it's the gym, and it is lifting. In the worst moments, in the darkest moments of my life, and one day I might tell you what those dark moments were, but not yet, not yet. I don't want to get too vulnerable on this channel just yet, but I'm not afraid of telling my truth. It is my testimony, and I am here, and I am becoming the person that I wanted to become. So my journey it's getting to a point where I want to say that a stage of my life is about to be completed, which is that transition from going to the valley into the mountains. Um, but the gym has held me. It didn't matter how bad the day was. It didn't matter how sad I was, how depressed I was, or what type of event had happened in my life. So as long as I had my gym membership, and I would go normally in the morning, but sometimes at night, but mostly in the morning, I will be fine, you know. And I was just reading that book that I told you guys about. I just finished it, The War of Art, and it said that everybody, everybody has that place that even if the world would disappear and every single person in the world would disappear tomorrow, you would still do it nonetheless. Because most of the things that we do, in fact, for some people, all of the things that they do are because people exist. So you're either trying to show somebody something, right? Or you're trying to do something because it allows you to get to somebody else. We do it for love, we do it for relationships, we do it for our family. As I was telling you before, I used to do it for my parents. Everything that I used to do was for my parents. Uh, but what if you were to remove everybody in the world? What is that one thing that you would still do? To me, it's probably the gym. I'll still hit the gym. Absolutely, 100%. And this morning, I needed it the most, for sure. So as soon as I woke up, I was like, I need to get to the gym. I'm gonna tell you guys a secret. This morning, for the first time in a long time, I didn't shower to go to the gym. I wasn't stinking, okay? I got a shower last night. But I just wanted to get out of my house because I was like, listen, if I allowed these thoughts to get darker, then it's gonna get pretty bad. As I was telling you before, I've been through a breakup recently with somebody that I very much loved, and the decision was based on the fact that at this moment of my life, I'm following my dreams, and I'm putting a lot of work into it, and putting a lot of work into a lot of projects that I have. So I decided that I needed to do it because that's the only way that I was going to be happy, you know. So I did it, but nonetheless, it's painful, and it was extremely painful this morning. I don't know if it was the nightmares. I don't know if it was because I didn't sleep well, but nonetheless, it was really, really hard. But when I woke up and I went to the gym and I started meditating while I was already cycling, keep in mind, I was feeling terrible. I was feeling the feelings, right? And I allowed myself to feel the feelings. I didn't want to ignore them. I just wanted to feel them because I was at the gym. I was in my happy place, and I was doing my cycling. So it was a good moment to feel the feelings. And while I was cycling, I was like, wait a second. Okay, I understand that the thoughts that you have at this time and what you're going through is real and it is hard and it happens to all of us. However, if you think about your past, when you have felt this way, you have done the complete opposite of what you are doing at this moment. You have either stayed in bed and overslept, uh, you have even called off work because you didn't feel in the mood. Crazy, right? But now you know that no matter how you're feeling, you gotta show up. And you don't have to show up for your parents, you don't have to show up for your girlfriend, for your wife, you don't have to show up for your family or anybody else. You have to show up for yourself and God, right? You have a commitment with yourself and you have a commitment with your Creator, and you're letting Him know, hey, I am here, I am ready, I am willing. Please, Lord, use me. Let your will be done, not mine. But I am available. I don't know if I'm gonna show up tired, if I'm gonna show up in a bad mood, if I'm gonna show up depressed, but I'm gonna show up. And then I'll let you do the rest. And that's exactly what he did today. So an extremely productive day at work. Um, Nonetheless hard, but very productive. And very productive at the gym, in the sense that I believe that because I did what I said I was going to do yesterday, I don't know if exactly, but I want to say, and I like to say 1% better every day, but more like 0.1% better. And what a good feeling that is, right, guys? To go to sleep knowing that you did what you said you were going to do the day before, even if you were feeling somehow that you had no idea that you were going to feel like the night before. Because the night before you went to sleep like I am going to sleep right now, feeling good. Because for the past few days, and in reality for me for like the past 3-4 weeks, I've been doing every single day what I said I was going to do the night before, and I haven't been that consistent ever in my life. So it is possible, because I went from not being able to do it ever in 32 years to being able to do it consistently. And once you do it for long enough, that becomes a habit. And as long as you keep reinforcing that habit and you keep working on it, it's going to become your identity, which is the hardest thing to change. Because once it becomes your identity, then that's who you are. It is not something hard, it's not something that takes a lot of effort, it's just who you are. And that's what we're looking to accomplish in this channel, guys. That's why tomorrow, day 8, no matter how tired we are, no matter what time we go to sleep, wake up in the morning with enough time to do what we said we were going to do the night before. So we plan ahead. That is the key. We try to make things that are good for us as convenient as possible. And we try to make things that are hard for us. We try to do things that are not good for us as complicated as possible. You see? In that way, we can make sure that at some point, if we have to make a decision, doing the hard thing at least is convenient. In that way, we're going to start building our habits and our routines a little bit better, so eventually it can become our identity. Guys, tomorrow is day 8, and we're going to keep going every single day, hopefully forever. But tomorrow is day 8. We're going to have a back day, we're going to do some biceps, and we're going to run. Hell yeah. We're going to keep getting ready for that 10K. Oh God, today's the 9th. We have 19 days because the 10K is on the 28th. Wow. Guys, have a good night.